So things are slow right now. The economy is in a recession. We're dealing with really high prices and it's harder to get your money out there. How do you keep that motivation to go out there and get your money when we are in the situation that we're in? My name is John McFall, and I want to welcome you to the McFallRI channel, where I teach you how to make $25 to $30 an hour doing food delivery. In today's video, I kind of want to have a conversation with you about how you can make sure that you keep your motivation to get out there and get your money when things aren't going so well. And I kind of want to give you some tips and some advice on how you can make sure that you're getting everything that you need to take care of you and your family, because everybody is going through it right now. Some places are doing better than others, but we're all kind of slow right now. If you get value out of today's video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. So I've been in tough situations myself financially. Just a year ago, I was doing videos where I was talking about working 70 to 80 hours a week, and I was just grinding it out all the time just to make ends meet. I was out there making the money because my wife wasn't able to work. We were waiting on her green card to come through so she could start working. So everything fell onto my shoulders to take care of myself, my wife, and my two kids. And I was just grinding it out, exhausted all the time because I wasn't able to get money any other way than my efforts. And today, a lot of that has changed because my wife is working now, and I still have my W-2 full-time job and still have food delivery. I'm doing YouTube. So we're actually doing okay right now. Even though we're in a quote-unquote recession, a lot of people think that we already are, although there's some that say we aren't yet. Prices are really outrageous right now on everything. And even during this bad time financially in the economy, we're still able to save a couple $100 a week. We're paying down some credit card debt, and all of our bills are paid. So I want to talk to you about how you can put yourself into this situation. And if food delivery is something that you're using to help you in this situation, I want to talk to you about that also. The first thing I want to say is, if you want to make sure that you're taking care of your bills and your money that you have to spend to pay for the things that you need, the very first thing that you should be doing is using a budget. One of the ways that I make sure that I can save money and pay off stuff and pay my bills is I actually use a budget on a spreadsheet. You can use Excel to do this. There's apps that you can get that are budget specific. There's also, you can grab a paper calendar and you can use a paper calendar to plot out your income and your expenses. And what my wife and I did, is we actually trimmed off a lot of the fat before we started using a budget, because we were just getting money in and spending it. And once we laid out a budget, we realized that we were just throwing a lot of money away and spending all of our money on frivolous things. So if you guys don't use a budget, I'd highly recommend that you start using one so that you can start controlling your money instead of your money controlling you. One good thing about using a budget too is it's going to show you exactly what you need to bring in so that you can make sure that you have all the money going out that you need to take care of your obligations. And what I did when I started using a budget and put this all into place, as I took a look at all the money that I had going out, and I figured out, based on my budget and when things were due, how much money that I needed to bring in to take care of everything I had. There's some weeks that I have where I spend a lot of money, like weeks when I have rent coming out and my car note coming out. And then there's other weeks where I wasn't spending as much money because I didn't have big bills like that. But I use those weeks to my advantage to pay off the other things that I needed to pay, so that each time I made money, I was able to make sure all my obligations were taken care of. So set yourself up with a budget, and then what you can do is you can take a look at what you need each and every week, and you can figure out how much money you need to make from doing food delivery to help meet those obligations. With this, this allows you to plan out what you need to get each and every day when you're out there doing food delivery, and it gives you a real picture of the money that you need to bring in to take care of all your bills. So start with a budget and then apply what you see on your budget to what you need to do when you're out there doing food delivery, so that you can make sure that you're making that money when it needs to be made. And this allows you to have a bit more control over the money. Another thing when it comes to food delivery is you need to make sure that you're going out when you know that you can make the most money. Yeah, we might be in a slow time right now, but there's better times than others to go out there doing food delivery. Take a look at your analytics if you've been keeping track of your metrics like I've suggested by downloading that spreadsheet that's down here in my description. You can see when the better days of the week and times of the day are for you to go out. So if it's working Friday night and Saturday and Sunday because that's when the most money is coming in, go out during those times, and don't go out during the morning time on a Monday morning when you know that the orders aren't going to be coming in as well. Also, take a look at your marketplace. You should have sweet spots. If you've been following my videos for a while, you know I promote and preach getting sweet spots, and make sure that you know where you go out into your marketplace to find the money that you're looking to get. On a Monday or Tuesday, there might be a different place that I go to than I go on a Friday or a Saturday, because there's more money to be made in certain areas than others. So make sure that you understand your marketplace and know where to go, so that you can make sure that you're getting the most money when you go out there. Finally, one of the biggest things that I promote on this channel is having multiple apps to get on when you go out into your marketplace. Make sure that if your marketplace has them there, get on DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, so that you have more opportunities to get orders to hit your phone when you're out there doing your work. If you only have one app or two apps, get on all three and see what the three apps can do for you. And if you're not getting all the money that you need from those three, look into other things, other apps that you can do when you go out there. There's all kinds of different ones that you can get orders on, so that you can have stuff in your car when you're going down the road to make the most money. So make sure that you take a look at your income, your expenses, budget it out. Make sure you take a look at your marketplace and know the best times to go out. Make sure that you know the best places in your marketplace to go out. And finally, make sure that you have all the apps that you can have in your marketplace on your phone, so that you can make sure you get the most opportunities when you're out there working. I hope I really helped you today. Just kind of wanted to have a conversation with you to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and your family when you're going through these rough times. I know it can be tough. I've been through it myself, done it myself, and I just hope that you're getting everything that you need to take care of all your expenses. Want to ask you again, if you got value out of today's video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also want to talk to you about my metric spreadsheet. If you don't keep track of your numbers, you do not know where you are overall. Especially as a multi-apper, having something to keep track of your numbers will show you what your averages are and show you where you need to improve. I'm going to throw a copy of it here on the screen so you guys can check it out. If you look at the left-hand side, you'll see I always put my start time and my end time. This gives me the total time that I've worked. I also put in the miles. If you head to the right, you'll see for each individual app, I put the dollars that I've made, the time that I worked, along with the number of deliveries. Head to the bottom and you'll see it calculates out what your average dollar per hour, dollar per mile, and your average per order. To make sure that you're getting the most when you're out there doing food delivery, start keeping track of these numbers so you can see where it is that you need to improve. If you want to learn how to do food delivery, also go check out my food delivery playlist. I just did a great 4-part series here on multi-apping that goes from the basics to the most advanced stuff. Make sure you check out this series if you haven't already. Finally, I want to leave you with, I hope that you are out there getting the money that you and your family deserve. And with that, I want to say thanks.